Alright then, let's not mess around. So I have updated the game as of less than 10 minutes ago, or the update dropped less than 10 minutes ago. I'm just going to jump straight into a quick play and see what happens. And I'm then going to jump into a ranked game after. I'll upload both games regardless, and we'll see how things look. I'm just hoping that the queue isn't massive because most people probably haven't updated the game by now. What on earth is that image surrounding me? Oh, that's like the hero mastery. As you can tell, I am very diverse in my characters. Right, you know what, whatever. I may as well just turn... Oh wow, it actually shows you the character level. Do you reckon they're going to tell I'm a Hog 1 trick now? I'm going to have to get used to this range again. I haven't even like tested this out in the training range or anything yet. Going straight in. I've got so much muscle memory to figure out. Okay, he actually died. He was already very low life, so... Right click, right click. I need to figure out if the new character can be comboed or not well. I can't do that, there's Freya damage. Oh no, it shows you the profile on the kill cams. So that basically means that every time I go against a team, they're going to know instantly I'm just a Hog 1 trick. There's going to be so many more Life Weaver swaps, I think. Oops. What's the perks then? Scrap gun, I probably don't want that in the Hog match. I'll try that perk out another day. This gameplay you're seeing right now is a perfect example as to why I always warm up beforehand. I'm not a quick starter. I didn't even shoot then, so I couldn't even tell how much damage I did or didn't do. Ooh, damage to healing stat going well so far. For some reason I feel just so uncomfortable with this version of the primary fire. Or primary and secondary fire. The left click feels useless, so I'm obviously using this right click, but even that feels weak at anything other than very close range. Or actually I could one-shot her then, which is unexpected. I didn't even really get a valid gauge on that at all, to be honest, so I didn't exactly play well. Oh well, straight into comp. Wait, where's my career profile? Oh. Does this mean I'm... Oh, they finally tell you when you unlock the titles. Okay, okay. I'm actually gonna like actively not ban Orisa and see if I get a game against it. Alright, so I had about like 30 seconds to read through, and it looks like they've brought back the old SR system. So if I translated that correctly, we're going to be getting a rank number now, rather than how it's been working up to now. I'm very worried about the Orisa perks, but we should see how that turns out. Hook in the wall, keeping in good form. Well, he didn't go below half-life then. Huh. Okay. Maybe I'm just aiming poorly, which is probably the more likely option there. Oh, I nearly got one shot. Soldier is as strong as ever. Oh, my hook came out delayed then for some reason. Well, let's try to right click. I don't think this is the right map for it, but I'll give it a go. I hooked the wall again somehow. Eris is standing out in the open as per usual. Oh right, no buoyancy reduction, fortify. Oh boy. Cool, I pressed heal, my health didn't move. They're just C9ing. Tracer's there. I don't know what it is, I feel absolutely useless this game. It's like I can't make anything happen. She's just not being pressured at all.
They're on the point. Send them packing.
I mean, without the trap, it doesn't feel like Arissa's ever going to get pressured from hooks. I'm probably feeding by going around this way. I mean, her health's not moving, while mine is just evaporating. She actually did die, which is surprising. She died to the melee, which is... Okay, I mean... She died to the melee, which is something to consider with that, but... Ranks, by the way. Right, that felt absolutely unplayable. Wow. Yeah, okay, so I was going to play more ranks, but the queues are already through the roof. So I'm just going to play some quick play, because I don't want to wait 20 minutes for a ranked queue in Masters 4. I think it predicted me after one loss. Okay, I can't tell if my shot hit before or after Susie then. I feel like it was before. That hit me, huh? I don't know, I never was a big fan of right click, probably because my aim is just terrible. The annoying thing is I really don't like the right click range increase, but I also don't like the extra 2 ammo because I've learnt to play the character without needing that, and I don't think, unless I completely change how I play, it's not going to be that useful. God, I lost like 3/4 of my life to that. Wow. Okay, at least at the actual bare minimum, I can at least one-shot a tracer.
On the point. Send them back in.
I tried to place a trap then. Well, I guess with Doom, I'll just get Invigorate. It's the other thing, considering Invigorate's going to be a lot weaker now, because without Pent-Up you have a lot less healing, so you get a lot less usage out of it. He lives. I don't know, I kind of just feel like I'm not really doing much this game. I'm not sure what it is. It almost feels like it's hard to walk now, because like it feels like I'm taking more damage than normal. I know it's probably not true, but it feels like I'm just always low life. Okay, people are actually dying to hooks a lot better than I was prepared for. At least when they actually land. Yeah, that was never gonna work.
They're on the point. Send them back in.
Oh.
Barrel is broken.
I don't know, I didn't even feel like I'd done that much that game. Aw. They nearly one-shot me in return, and that Cass got... Oh, he did die in the end, good. I'm like completely convinced it's not, but it feels like my healing is going up slower than normal. I'm like 99% certain that's not the case, but for some reason it feels like it. It looks fine to me. Oh, that's primary fire for about 10 damage on that tracer then. Yeah, as I said, like last game, is like that right click. I feel like something can be good in very specific maps, but then the extra ammo. I mean, unless I made an active like misplay, I shouldn't ever need it. Oh, I wanted to get the remech, and I did press right click then in the hope to heal. If anything, it actually puts me off my rhythm, because I have 2 more ammo than I expected to have. And considering Hog's such like a rhythm, at least for me, is such like a rhythm-based character playstyle, actually throws me off a tad. Something I just probably have to get used to. Even then I lost like half my life to something. Oh, another broken hook. Feels good. Even in this game where I've actually been like shooting a lot, my damage is still pretty low. Huh. Why does it feel impossible to hit a hook for some reason? That's not even like the remake, it just feels impossible to hit anything. D.Va's got that rapid fire perk on. There's another thing I didn't initially like consider as well. If like every other tank has like really good perks, where Hog's perks, if anything, are worse than they used to be, I think it's like a difference that's going to start to show before long. Because in a sense, many other characters effectively had a buff by having better perks. Oh wow, he's quite high life. I have no idea where that D.Va went. God, my health is so low. Why is it so low? I'm not sure what to do here, really. I don't feel like I can really hold that. Okay. I'll blame the lag for that one somehow. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like D.Va's just flying about all over the place and I can't do much about her. it's just missing that extra bit of pressure which the trap always gave. Kind of feels almost like throwing hooks into the void a little bit, really. Let's try and walk out into this wall of damage. Yeah, I think Blizzard servers are just struggling a little bit right now. Wow, that is shockingly, like, good. That almost looked better than previous Primary Fire. That almost seemed better then. At least certainly for one-shots anyway. Shame. They're counter swapping in quick play. Ain't that something? Don't push out before they properly take up position. Otherwise we'll never be able to move out. Although can't do much now with Lost Starcast. She's just AFK, whatever. I'm not desperate enough to focus an AFK person. I don't know, that health pool isn't going down very quickly. Oops. It'd be going down quicker if I hit things. That ult feels good to use. Like, gives you that big movement speed buff and you run in and just knock everyone down around you. I do like the feel of that, but it doesn't exactly work well with Hog's playstyle in general. Feels like a good ult, but not necessarily good for Hog. Just a kind of a thought there. Soldier and Disruptor Field slows you now. I've got no time for that, Lucio. Goodbye. I think that right click done a lot of damage then. I couldn't tell if it's the team or me that done the damage then. That's the range that's the problem. They're too close to right click, but too far away to left click. I think the D.Va just disconnected. I'm not going to blame her for that, because I know the servers aren't great. Oh. Bye. Yeah, looks like I might be about to disconnect now as well. Yeah, I think that's probably enough for now anyway, at least enough for today. I honestly, I just don't know. I really don't know. It's like, I feel like one-shotting against squishies is about the same, assuming you would play without the trap previously. So you just go in and just shoot them without a trap. It feels about the same, truth to be told, which is surprising, because I thought it was going to be a lot weaker. And I'm not sure why it's so similar, considering you're doing, I think, about 10 less damage. Although thinking about it, it was quite inconsistent, because there were times when the one-shot was pretty good, but then there are other times when it seemed like it just done absolutely no damage at all. So it's the consistency, I think, that's gone there. The right click, I mean, it just is. I don't have really strong opinions about it, truth to be told. Maybe it's just one of those things, you need one of those games with a lot more structure in and sort of a much more of a front line pushing forward to really put the right click to shine. But I guess then again that ties back into consistency or lack of. It really just needs that extra bit of damage which he used to have at some point for the right click to be a proper tool. It's about what I remember it to be honest. I never had like strong opinions about right click. One thing that is very obvious though is the brawling potential against tanks is a lot worse now. Because there's obviously a couple occasions there where it just felt like I'm shooting into nothing. My shots are just kind of evaporating into the tank. And I didn't have that trap anymore to actually nail someone down and do some proper damage. It just sort of felt like, you know, just throwing the bullets into a wall of sponge or something. They just sort of go and then nothing happens. It felt bad because you can hook a squishy, you can one-shot them. Okay, that's probably above what I was expecting, but everything else outside of that doesn't feel good. My biggest fear though is with all these new perks, the new perks from Malga and Orisa and Sigma, I feel like that's the number one thing that's going to leave Hog in the dust compared to everyone else. Because they've all got new perks which are better and improved, where Hog's perks are worse and a lot weaker than they used to be. It's not feeling good is the issue. I think it's just down to sheer damage numbers and the lack of survivability from losing the pent up perk.